Hello everybody, welcome back to the OAG RC and my Astute 2022 build. We've done parts bag A, we're now about to get started on parts bag B. And step number 6 is building a ball differential. My first ball differential I've ever built, and I am going to be really careful because there's a big notice: don't over tighten it, don't turn it more than 7 times or you'll break it and ruin it, and then you'll regret it because you can't get any hop-ups. So let's try not to wreck it. Wish me luck, guys. Let's get going. Right, I've laid everything out, and I'm not going to lie, I'm feeling a little bit intimidated by this. They look small enough, and I'm thinking, crikey, I don't want to drop one of those because I probably won't find it again. And then they look even smaller, and I think those are for building a thrust bearing of some sort. Brilliant. I am, intimidated is the right word by this. Let's get cracking on it. I've built some oil diffs on the XVO1, and they went together really nicely, but this thing is going to be interesting to say the least. I've got more ball diffs to do, so I better get used to this. I've got one that I bought for a DTO2 or DTO3, and I've got one on another model that I've got tucked away somewhere for the future. So I need to get some practice. Let's get going and see what a mess we make of this one. So far, so good. Nobody told me what a messy job that is with that grease. But we've got the first bit done. Now we're going to start putting the bearings in. It's like a blinking operation. Little bits everywhere. And now I've got to drop all these tiny ball bearings into there somehow, coating each one with some grease. Okay, wish me luck. Anyone doing this, I have found the cap of the grease is a great little place to hold it. Use your tweezers, pop the ball bearing in there, coat it in some grease, drop it in the diff. Works for me anyway. Good luck. I am super chuffed that worked, and it wasn't actually as bad as I thought it was going to be. Well, at least so far so good. I've now got to build up the thrust bearing to sit on top of the MB14 part, and then this is where I've got to put it all in and attach it to that A5 piece, which is known to split and do some funny stuff. Here we go. There we go. So I've built the thrust thrust bearing. I've compressed that thing, and we're now going to screw it into the diff. That is the plastic part in question. Now, the good thing about the TD2 is because you get all the parts trees from the TD4 included as well, you've got a spare one of those in the kit in case it breaks. Well done, Tamiya. And we've done it. Assembled my first ball diff. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to get that now put into the chassis in part stage 7. Step number 7 is complete. We've got those little exhausts on the back, and we've covered up the pinion. So now we're going to put the diff cover on top in step 8. I have now attached the motor plate on the bottom, or the motor cover, which also has the diff cover in the back as well, all screwed down. And we are now on to step number 9, which is building up the rear arms. Okay, all fitted onto the back. Got the rear arms. I am really impressed with the way that this chassis just goes together. It's like the XVO1, everything just has its place, and it just all fits nicely, and there's little grooves for you to put the screwdrivers into. It's great work, Tamiya. Great work. So far, so good. Really enjoying it. Going together nice and easily. And you can feel it's high quality. Right, step number 11. Let's build some uprights. Anyone got any ideas why you have to put a grub screw into the rear axle before you put the MA18 on? Interesting. Gone ahead and done it. I'm just going to put in the bearings now and then put in those wheels. Okay, they went together nice and easily. So we're now at the final step of parts bag B, which is attaching the rear axles and putting the drive shafts in. This is coming together far too easily. Right, I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll show you what it looks like at the end of parts bag B. And there is the back end completed on the TD2 chassis. And I'm sure there are a huge amount of similarities to the TD4, which I have not built. Right, that's going to be it for today. Thank you very much for watching the channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I've got some great other content that I think you might enjoy. More build videos, some of my running videos, and more importantly, what's coming up on the channel with lots of time trials out on the backyard track as we go through the 2022 season. Whatever you do, have some fun, and I will see you all soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.